Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have been vlogging a fair amount lately, but I really haven't been doing any sort of sit down videos. I've literally had all of my lists already written for all my favorites videos the past couple of months, but I just never got to sit down and film them. So today I'm finally going to film a July favorites video. I'm like right on time to do it, and I'm very excited to share with you everything that I've been loving in July. So let's get down to it. If I'm looking up above, it's because I'm looking in the viewfinder and I'm sorry. But first thing on my list of things I've been loving in July definitely has to be Lorde's new album, Melodrama. I am so obsessed with this album. The whole time I was setting up to film, I was actually listening to it. Seriously obsessed. It's a pretty short album. It's only about like 35-40 minutes, I think, if you listen to the whole thing, but it's so good. Green Light was her first single from the album, so that one was pretty popular a couple months ago, and it's so good. I literally can't recommend it enough. It has a good amount of like a variety. There's a lot of like slower songs, and there's like really some upbeat fun ones, but I have it right here on Apple Music, so I'm just gonna list off a couple of my favorites. So Homemade Dynamite is one of her songs that's my fave. The Louvre, Supercut, Perfect Places. Yeah, it's only 41 minutes total, so it's pretty short, but I definitely recommend listening to it. It's really good. It is kind of similar to her older stuff, but it's definitely more mature. It's like a fun album, even though part of it's kind of sad. I don't know, I love it. It's so good. Next up on my list is obviously a Lush product, because it wouldn't be an Erin Murphy favorites video without mentioning something from Lush. And I have 4 things from Lush, just warning you. But this is something that Lush has had, so I'm just shaking it up. Lush has had for a long time, as far as I've known. This is a shower gel. It's the Olive Branch. So this is the Olive Branch shower gel. This one's a medium-sized one. But yeah, it has bergamot oil in it. It has fresh mandarin juice in it. So it is really, I think it's a good one for the summertime. Oh, it's like such a fresh scent. I don't know, I just love this one. The mandarin juice is really nice and refreshing. This also has olive oil in it, so I don't know if you can see, but the consistency is really thin, which I kind of like. I didn't like it at first. The first time I got this was I got a little tiny travel size one that I took with us when we went to PCB, and if you haven't seen, I vlogged the whole trip, which was really fun. But I took it with me there, and I didn't bring like a loofah or anything to use in the shower, so I felt like when I like poured this onto my hand, it was just like running right off, and I was like kind of disappointed with it. But I've been using it lately like in the bath, so I'll use like the Avo bath bomb, and I'll get in and like use this to wash up instead of like another one or another shower gel or soap or something. But I really do love this. It's really moisturizing with the olive oil as well. But I do tend to have dry skin, so I always moisturize after I get out of the bath or shower anyways. But yeah, I really can't say enough about it. I kind of have a really unreasonable amount of shower gels, so I do kind of tend to bounce around between several different ones, but this is the one that's been on my mind the most in July. The next item on my list is actually a TV show, and I've been kind of struggling with keeping up with watching shows right now. I don't know, I wanted like a new show, and so Liz, my sister, actually recommended this one to me, and we watched it together. She rewatched it with me, but it is Grace and Frankie on Netflix is where you can find it. I think it's a Netflix original. Yeah, it is so funny. Well, if you don't know anything about it, basically, and I'm not going to give anything away, this is like literally the description of the show. It's these 2 older women that are in their 70s. I think they're 70 in the show. They basically, it's like their adventure through marriage troubles, I'll put it that way. And they're kind of like an unlikely pair that don't really get along very well, but they're kind of thrown together, and it's so funny. And Jane Fonda plays one of the characters, and then Lily, why can't I remember her name? Grace and Frankie. Lily Tomlin, duh, okay, I could not remember her name. Lily Tomlin plays Frankie, and Jane Fonda plays Grace, and it is so funny. Frankie literally kills me. She's kind of like a hippie, but she like, I don't know, she just doesn't really give a shit, and she's so funny. I literally love her so much. And I finished that. So it's 3 seasons of it, and it's on Netflix. The 4th season I think is gonna come out in 2018, but I literally just can't wait. I'm obsessed. It's like a show that I feel like I could watch over and over again. Oh, I just love it so much. And so I highly, highly recommend that show. It's like a really fun comedy, but it has a plot, so it's not, like, you couldn't watch, I don't think you could watch an episode without seeing the other ones. Definitely not the first episode. You literally, like, probably wouldn't even know what's going on. But it's very good. The next thing on my list is actually a YouTube channel. So I do kind of like to tell you guys, like, new YouTubers. Oh no. Did a light bulb go out in my bulbs thing? If that's flashing. Oh no, stop. Oh my god, if that's flashing, I seriously am so sorry. But yeah, so I kind of like to tell you guys if there's like a newer addition to those YouTubers that I'm watching, who aren't necessarily new to YouTube, but who I just kind of stumble upon. So I have started watching, again, I had watched some of her videos a while ago, but I recently am like really into her, is Ebony Day. She is from the UK, but she grew up in Australia, I believe, and recently moved back to like outside of London a few years ago. But she's engaged to her fiance, and they're actually having a baby, and I'm so excited for her. She's awesome. She has such a calming voice. I feel like I could listen to her talk about anything. Ebony has a main channel where she does mostly covers. She's a really good voice. She does like piano, and she sings on her main channel, which I think is just called Ebony Day. But then she used to have a channel called Ebony Day Vlogs, which I love watching her vlogs. They're so good. But they just changed the name of the channel to Our Tiny Tribe, and that's where they're gonna do like their family vlogging. So her fiance started to film a little bit more for that channel, and they're gonna like talk about like the baby, and like when the baby's born it'll be like their family channel, and I'm just obsessed. I literally can't wait for them to have their baby. Don't think she's very far along, but she recently, like a couple of weeks, announced that she's having her baby, and I am literally in love with her. She is awesome. So I definitely recommend checking out her videos. And 3 more items on my list, and they're all Lush, so bear with me. But one thing that I've actually been loving so much, and I don't think I liked the smell of this product at first, before I tried it, but it's called Sympathy for the Skin. So Sympathy for the Skin is a hand and body lotion. It does only come in this one size, but Lush has had it for a while, and this is amazing. I love it for the summer because it's a pretty light lotion. It's not really heavy in consistency. I feel like my skin really absorbs it like instantly, but this has vanilla pod infusion in it. It has bananas, so it's really softening for your skin. It honestly smells like vanilla ice cream, like vanilla bean ice cream when it smells like really vanilla-y. Oh my god, I love it so much. I love this. I seriously am obsessed with this lotion right now. I'm like halfway done with this massive tub, and I haven't really had it for that long. But I just, yeah, go into your local Lush and just sniff this because it seriously smells so good. It has lemon oil in it. The sticker is kind of blocking most of the ingredients. The next item on my list was actually an exclusive from Lush for Father's Day, which is actually really sad. So this is the Smuggler Soul Facial Scrub. I literally cannot say enough about this. I did get it in June, so this is, I guess, it still counts because I did use it all throughout July, and I'm never going to stop using it until I run out. So it only came in this size this year. Last year they came out with, I think, this size and a bigger size, but yeah, I got 3 of them because after I used it once, I was like, this is the best thing ever. So it's a facial scrub. I tend to have dry skin, which I'm sure I've told you guys before, but around the summertime, I like really just want my skin to feel super clean, not oily at all. It doesn't usually tend to be that dry in the summer, but in the winter it's really dry. So I don't usually like to scrub my face every day. I have used the Ocean Salt Facial Face and Body Scrub, which I really think I was vlogging that day. I remember the day that I was vlogging when I used Ocean Salt because it literally looked like I had gotten a chemical peel on my face. It was so red. So that was too much for my skin, and I kind of thought, I don't know, am I going to scrub my face a lot? I was using also Let the Good Times Roll, which really isn't that exfoliating. It's mostly like really moisturizing. If you guys have used that facial cleanser before, but this is the one. I am obsessed with this. So it has bamboo stem extract in it, which is a really gentle and fine scrub. I'll show you what the product looks like. This is what it looks like in the pot. This one hasn't been used before. This is how it's packaged. Can you guys even see that? Whatever, it's not letting me show you, but I'll kind of show you on the camera of what it looks like. So it looks like this. This is the consistency of it. Oh my god, why isn't this working? Why won't this work? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it has this like consistency that looks really creamy, but it has such a fine scrub to it. You see that? It's so fine, you can like barely even see it. But it's a very like grainy. I don't know. I don't know if that even helped, but now I have this all over me. I love this scrub so much. So this is the Smuggler's Soul Facial Scrub. It's really brightening for the skin. It has papaya juice in it. It has like a really smoky kind of scent, which it smells like sandalwood. It has rosewood oil in it. It also has some olive oil, some argan oil, so it's really nice and like hydrating for your skin. I love it because my skin doesn't feel like bright red, super irritated. I do keep starting my vlog saying, hi guys, my skin looks like this because I just scrubbed it, which is, I'm always using this to scrub my skin. So like for the first couple minutes it does look dry. I mean, not dry, red, but yeah, I have this all over me, but I love this scrub so much. I have 3 of them because I knew I was going to be obsessed with it for the rest of the summer. I probably wouldn't use something like this in the winter for my skin personally, but I do know people that I work with that like completely stocked up because it was only around for Father's Day and we already ran out of it. So I will link it in the description box below because the Lush North America website does still have it listed, but it is sold out. So you can kind of read more about the product. If it does come back next year, that would be really cool and you guys could check that out. But yeah, sorry that I'm gonna rave about this product and then say that you can't get it. But if you did get it and you do love it too, comment down below and let me know how you like it because I am obsessed. I would say that might be my favorite out of everything that I've picked today. And that's saying a lot because I do really love all this stuff. So, the last but not least is obviously another Lush product, and this is what it is. So these are toothy tabs. No, not toothy tabs, mouthwash tabs. Why won't this work? Like, honestly, come on. Okay, this is creme de menthe. These are mouthwash tablets. It comes in this cute little bottle, but basically, if you don't already know this, Lush makes toothpaste. I know, I have it over there. I should have brought it to show you guys, but we have what we call toothy tabs, which are basically solid toothpaste. You pop one of the little tablets in your mouth, chew it up, rinse your toothbrush, and literally just brush your teeth. So I've been using the Miles of Smiles toothy tabs for about a month, I would say. So I could add those in my favorites, but I like the mouthwash way more. So these mouthwash tablets, originally they only had in the UK. And you guys know I like to make my kitchen orders sometimes. And the last time I made a kitchen order, I stocked up on these. So this one is creme de menthe. This has a really strong peppermint taste to it. Has peppermint oil, peppermint powder in it. And menthol crystals. I love this. It's so minty, which is how I would want mouthwash to be. I'm not the type of person that would want something that's more, I don't know, like a different sweet flavor or anything like that. I just really love mint when I'm brushing my teeth. So when you do the mouthwash tablets is you pop one of these in your mouth, and I'll show you what one of them looks like now that I have all this facial scrub on me too. Come here. So it looks like this. Okay, so you guys can kind of see. That's what a mouthwash tab looks like. It's like a little diamond. So what you do is you actually pop one of those in your mouth, chew it up. It like will break down really easily. And then you don't need a lot of water for them. So I'll usually take like a scoop of water off the sink, not off the sink, but like out of the faucet. And just like swish that around for a while and then just spit it out. And you're so refreshed. You could just use them to like refresh throughout the day. And then but I used to like, oh my god, I can't even talk. I like to use it like right after I brush my teeth in the morning and at night. And I love them so much. I literally can't even say enough about them. So I do have the bottles. Well, I've used up some of them. I've used up 1.5 of the bottles from the UK. But the exciting thing is as you're watching this video, they have already been launched in North America. So in the US and Canada, we now have mouthwash tablets. So they've had them in the UK for months. I would say like at least 2 or 3 months. But now we have them here and I'm so excited. We got them in our store a couple of days ago and I am obsessed. So there's 3 flavors. There's Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster, which sounds so weird, but it's actually like a really fresh lemon scent, but it has some aniseed in there, so it's like a little bit of like an earthy spice. To me it smells more like ginger, but I can kind of tell that it's aniseed. Then there's Ugai, which is Japanese for to gargle, and that one is more of a sea salt. Tea tree powder I think is in that one as well. And yeah, so that one, I'm not too keen on that scent of that one, but the creme de menthe, the green one that I showed you guys, is by far my favorite. I'm obsessed. So yeah, those are available in the Lushes in North America as well as the UK, and I'm just so excited. Can't say enough about them. I think that's everything that I have listed. That's everything I have written down in my notebook. But I'm really glad that I actually took this time to sit down and actually film a favorites video, which is pretty cool. But thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you have seen any of these things that I've listed, albums, YouTube channels, Lush products, and liked them as well. Or if you're interested to try them out, let me know. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I will be coming out with a few new videos soon, which is very exciting. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye! Is this like the shittiest lighting you've ever seen or what?